today, so I'm sorting this little bit out quickly that I need to sort out. And hopefully this does work properly. So this is the team I'm going to go against, and hopefully the chat all works properly today. So I'm going to go up against my team versus this team, and it's Rochford Ice Hogs, I believe. So I figured I'd do this just to save a bit of time on my other ping, and let's change that to Pro. So instead of using all the StreamYards up in one go, I'll do some games in between, and hopefully get back to normal lives when I've got in, I think, next month, so I'm not just using everything up in one go. And hopefully the chat's actually working properly. So now I've got at least the chat ready and done. So how I at least need it on my computer. My team's in red and the other team is the computer. She passed that down and decides to throw it to the other end, which is mean. I so can't remember half of the buttons for this game, as I haven't played this for a while. And hopefully there's no issue with the chat, because I know it can be a bit iffy. I get a goal? Nope, because I'm probably on the wrong side to shoot. I'm probably the worst at taking shots on goal, as I never managed to get the goals that easy. But I hope everyone's having a good day that's checking this out. I never have much luck until the second half of the game. Right, that's one for the computer scoring. Now can I get some goals? As this is only going to be a quick live, as I think I'm going to go to bed after this, as I'm tired. May watch a bit of YouTube afterwards, but other than that, I don't think I'll be doing much else. And if I've got this right, it's Movie Fanatic RPO's team that I'm going against. Wow, I installed a game that I've not even played. Oops. Can't think what that was, because it didn't look properly. Might have been South Park. And I didn't buy that one. My brother wanted it, I think. So he got it. This is the 2018 version of the game, as I haven't got the money for the new one and didn't want to buy it for two machines. Now I've got to look for a movie for tomorrow. Not sure what I want to watch yet. maybe something Marvel or DC. I know there's a Harley Quinn TV cartoon thing that's starting next month, which I have to keep an eye out for because I like DC stuff.
We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
So my team's jersey is one of the UK teams that got onto the game, Cardiff Devils, so I used that one. iMovie Collector, RPO. I hope you're well and having a good day. So I pretty much picked the team with you in mind, as had to do teams that I know the people like. So I went with your team, and nothing's coming up on my PlayStation screen, so I've got to look down every time to read messages. Hopefully I can win, but my luck is I'll lose because I put it on Pro and I'm no good with Pro level, and I didn't score the goal, so me too. I've got loads that I can watch. I'm gonna go through the NHL app, as they've got the last of the whole of the start of this season for free to watch. So for once I can actually watch all of the hockey that's on the NHL app for the start of the year. I just wish the NHL actually come to the UK because I would have loved to have seen that in an NHL game. As we used to get, well, the last team that come over was Anaheim versus LA Kings, and I didn't get to see them because it was in 2010, then it was the lockouts, so it all stopped coming over the NHL. But we do get basketball, which comes over sometimes. I think we get, I can't even remember the name of the team, and it's a popular one. Oh, Harlem Globetrotters, that was the team that comes over sometimes. So how's your day been? I hope it's been good. That's one thing I always forget to do is change my player.
Kicked out of the scrum. Pass cut by the offense. Left boot's knocked down to a knee. Puck covered, whistle blown. I don't know if he's going to
But
make
I do really like these games as they are fun.
good face-off win. Shoots one. They score!
I think my brother's team is literally 90s.
Keats, quick hands allow them to snap that one up to score the goal. I don't know how he could be in much better position, Eddie. I got a keen look at this.
You're lucky to have so much choice of hockey, because in the UK we have
Anaheim's gotten
a couple of locations that do have hockey,
We're still in period.
and a lot of them are not that good for getting to, as they're all long distance travel kind of locations. We don't even have one for like London. We have Cardiff, which that's in Wales, so long way to travel for that. Then there's Birmingham, which is even longer. Manchester, Sheffield, Nottingham. They're all a long way away. We do have a lower level team, but it's really hard to find out when they've got games on. Yeah, I wish hockey could have remained on, as I do myself really enjoy hockey. And this is pretty much one of the only games that I used to play every single day until my Xbox broke. I played it every single day for a full year, non-stop. Yeah, I can't play football games. Only NHL. I have tried football and I just got tired because of more players to work out where what goes, and the cost of these games can be really, really high. As just for this one, we can put something like £20 a week on just to get a good team. And yeah, this one we haven't put money on because it's so old. Well, 2008's version. They do fight sometimes on this game, especially when I don't want them to. Mostly my mistakes then it is, because for some reason they like to fight. But I figured I'll just do this live and have a bit of fun and play a game and save on what I normally do. The StreamYard says I haven't got enough on that. If I keep doing my hour-long or 2-hour lives. So I'm doing this to split the time. So I'll be splitting the time between hockey and Lego Harry Potter or Lego Marvel. Just to save for this month. And I've got to make sure when it comes to June that I don't use all my time up before, as I want to be able to save a little time for my birthday to do a live. I think because I've left out some of the stuff in this, it should only be 30 minutes long, this live should, or 36 at the most. But my luck is I'll end up having to score the third goal, or at least trying to. If you want to pick anyone in the live, anyone who watches this wants to pick a team, just comment after and I'll pick that team. I pretty much made the strongest team that I could find, and half of the team I can't even name, and the other half I do know the names of. As I've got Jamie Benn, that I will most likely am playing on as Evgeny Malkin, and Johnny Gaudreau, I think that's how you say the name. Yep. See, I am bad at this. But that's the fun part. You never know who's going to win the game, whether it's the computer or me. And if I lose, I'm going back for a rematch another time. But if you want to pick a team, then I'll play that team next, and I'll mention who picked each when I'm playing. Ooh, finally a goal. So I've scored one goal and the computer scored the other two. And my normal record of playing this here at the moment has been 2 goals. Yeah. They've just got to score 2 more goals and they definitely win. Hey Wickeroo, how are you today? Hope you're doing good. I figured I'd just do this so I don't use up all my StreamYard's minutes in one go. As you know how easy I am at doing that. Okay, now the other team's got to get 2. Hockey is pretty much one of my favourite things to watch as a video game play. Yeah, I butcher names everywhere. If I don't see it, I forget the name. Well, not forget, mispronounce it. The Rochford Ice Hogs, I think. Hopefully I've got that right. No, Rockford Ice Hogs. And that's me. My problem was I was trying to read it off the little tablet in front of me screen. But how's everyone's day been? I hope it's been good. Yeah, that's cool, Wickeroo. If you want me to play another team, just pick a team, then I'll play that team. See, now the other team's got a chance. They pulled their goalie. Okay, they might not have a chance. I'm not 100% sure it was the computer, and I've got to, but I can put up the score, who scored. I've been watching some hockey on the NHL app, as it's all free for this year's games have been free, so that's pretty cool. So that's the game ending. Hi Simo, how are you today? I feel like I've been thrown around by Brock Lesnar.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
If anyone would like me to pick another team to say, because I've not got really much to do, unless Simo's going live, then I'll end. If you want me to to play another team, just put it in the chat and I'll find that team as quick as possible. So let's see if I can get the score box and it'll show my team and cool, Simo. Does anyone have a team they would like me to play? Because next, as I'm happy to do another one. It's kind of a fight waiting to happen when I'm playing as well. So, I can't even read the names on the screen. I think Bufflin maybe have scored one of the goals, and Johnny Goudreau or whatever, I'm so no good with it. Cool, I'll look for that one. Patrick Kane managed to get a goal, and that was me, and Evgeny Malkin got one of the goals. So let's go to the next game. Is that under AHL movie collector? As I'm just not sure. Cool. That's it. And I've got to edit. We'll give contracts to Jamie Benn, otherwise he can't play. Not Jamie Benn, Tyler Sigum. Same team. Normally I give 2 contracts per player, but I want to do it quickly. But they're the main players. Got Henrik Zetterberg, Patrick Kane, Johnny Goudreau. My brother moans that doesn't say names properly or tell me I'm Alexander Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Nikita Kucherov, Jamie Benn, Conor McDavid and Tyler Seguin, all expensive players and ones that I've had throughout the whole game. And Evgeny Malkin, Patrice Bergeron and Joe Pavelski. And my defense are the worst one for me to pronounce. I can't even pronounce his name, the first one's name. Dustin Bufflin or something. Tyler Myers and can't pronounce his name. Roman Yossi and Eric Carlson. And my goalies, when I can get to them, Carey Price and John Gibson. And now to continue, as no more contracts needed. So I've got to remember to set to the left, as it makes it easier for me to keep up with the chat, even though sometimes I forget to read bits, not read no, it's something I forget. I've probably gone right past. Ah, cool. I actually like that jersey. Used to use it for a while before we would use the English one or one of the others. Oops. I've got the right team, hope. So let's go with Pro, because that's more. That's cool. I just like the jersey, and I don't think I've really seen anything from that team. I've looked up the San Diego goals, as that's something my brother talks about, as it's related to Anaheim, I think he said. As he's an Anaheim fan and I'm a NHL fan and any hockey team fan. I pretty much will watch any team and enjoy it. Ooh, I scored. That's cool.
Takes that pass. Runner number 4. In the slot. Sangucci couldn't get by. Corralled by Markov. Passing one off now to Kane.
If I had
Wonderful
was
job.
allowed to use my brother's Xbox, I would have
That
all
one
my players be
lets it go.
basically like a 98. I think he's got half of his team is, but he won't let me have
Gets in and he'll look over the
my
top.
YouTube account through his machine. Don't know why. He'd get my movies as well.
Snapped out of the air. Milwaukee's prevailed on another faceoff. Gets across, looks over his options. Shoots, stared it down and made the save. You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find
When
a
I
way to
first
get it.
started playing this, it was more a case of me screaming at the machine, "Don't pass to me!" As they would always pass to me when it was like the worst position possible, like there,
He gains the zone.
where I can see there's no way I could get a
He covers and holds hold.
move anywhere.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Draw the tie up and his team prevails. Elevator to McDavid. Back and forth they go between the points. Wonderful block.
I might ask my mum to get me for my
Gains the
birthday
blue line.
some NHL cards off Amazon,
Great
as
opportunity, but the pass
they
taken out.
do have some on there, like the
And it's glove side.
unopened boxes, but
Bucks decided to cover.
I'm not 100% if she'll get them.
A little under 8 minutes to be played. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Good quick poke check there. Anaheim's carrying into the defensive zone. Up to the point. Shoots one. That hits somebody. He gains the zone. Gives it over to the point. They score! And they've tied the game up.
1-1. There's still a bit of time, plenty of time to score one or two more goals.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that. It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we look at it on the replay right now,
No, I'm the only one in the UK. It's normally in this light.
deflected the way it was. It just passed him in a way he just can't react to.
I know.
They win the draw.
Yeah, I think
Now set up.
most of the people from that are in my lives are US.
Taken over.
Unless Psycho Ducky's in the live.
Goes through the neutral zone, wide along.
Smashed in. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Markov. Nicely into the zone. One-timer. He scores!
Ooh, I wonder who scored.
This goalie's known for having a lot of try in his game. Never gives up on the play. Just not enough to make the save in this case. The Swamp Rabbits have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the
I really wish the remote would stop vibrating as it's setting off the cord in my ear
helping the team recoil in the defensive zone.
every time it
Anaheim's in possession now.
decides to buzz.
And he's hammered.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to get one. That early hit is just an example of what we're going to see. A huge run.
Puck covered, whistle blown.
It sounds like a train wreck. Now we're on
Need a wireless headphones.
shoulder to shoulder.
The Admirals win the draw. Compelled to carry it. Puts one off. Glove. Feeds the point. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Almost got it.
A brilliant save at the horn. And this period is over. Wow. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. And so what did you think of it?
The Admirals are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they've got to eliminate those turnovers.
Middle period has just begun. Snapping a pass to Zetterberg. Mishandled thanks to the road block.
That's the time.
Up by Patrick.
I had no clue what the time was.
Hammers one. No. Blocked.
That's the way you shoot a hockey puck, just over the top of the net.
But it's 1:30.
Moving left. It's dumped in. And that's an offside.
I can't read right now. As the screen's
Good job on that
bugging my, no, not screen, my glasses are a bit dusty. Got to clean them before I went live.
Boudreau. Tremendous pressure. Waits with it. Hangs on to it. What a shot. That's a marvelous save. Moved along and in. With a shot. Possession gained by Markov.
At least with this I can go run over the time I was going to do a live sort of thing. Unlike StreamYards, which I have to be careful now. Especially as I definitely want to do a longer live on my birthday.
Pushing it on up the wing. Played on to Timonen. What a save. He scores. That's two unanswered goals.
I do like the way there's no chat on the screen.
Beat him on the rebound. Pucks to the net.
I guess it decided it wouldn't work after the first minute.
The Swamp Rabbits have now built a lead of two. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. The Admirals win the draw. What's next? Shoots it on. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
And he countered that. That one-timer just missed wide.
Fires, not through. The Terrestrial. Wonderful save of an all-star shot.
Change players.
That's a free puck.
Although I can't even read who I've changed to. Definitely think this is going to be the last game so I can get some rest.
The Admirals wheel it up the wing. Good shooting play.
But I'm having fun.
To McDavid. Pass attempt to Van. Defense was in the way.
It's
Pitching
left the puck behind.
possession held as he skates it up the wing. Gathered up again by Bolt.
I'm so looking forward to getting the last of the items. Then Torment will be over. Although Infinite will laugh his head off. One's pleasant, one's not pleasant. And I'm just referring to it, if I mention it anyway, as the evil candy. Ooh, another goal. Yeah, that went by me. Oops. I need to get more goals. I pretty much never get much rest. Too much to watch on YouTube, or I forget what time it is by playing Pokemon. That's one thing that gets me stuck sometimes, is if I sit down and play Pokemon, it can be like until the battery goes flat on the device. We actually found a couple of Funko Pops for NHL over Christmas, my brother did, which was really cool. The only downside is they were oh yeah, I remember that. That was a really cool picture, it was. But yeah, we got like, I think maybe 6 NHL Funko Pops for £5 for 2. So that was a good deal. But yeah, I do remember the picture of the hockey puck. That was so cool. And you're really lucky to get one. I keep looking for them on sale, see if they have like ones that you can buy anywhere, where someone might have sold it on Amazon. But no luck. I agree. Movie collector, that is such a cool item to have.
Wonderful stuff. You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender. A shot. He scores. Goal scorer put that puck in a shooting position, let it go and beat the
I
goaltender.
pretty much look on Amazon quite often to see if they have anything
Saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
that's worth trying to get eventually,
Build an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition,
as Amazon does have some hockey stuff reasonable priced.
pitching it to Ovechkin. Anaheim's in possession as they move up the wing. Canada begins by Crosby. And he regroups. Shoots one. That one's deflected. On to Gaudreau. Now it's directed to
I agree. There's some good stuff on there,
here.
like all that candy, especially after yesterday with
Penalty call.
showing it all.
Watch for his signal.
So good.
The Admirals have taken a slashing minor here.
And I've got to get the
Late slash Dr.
background screen thing working again soon for my next live, as I've got names to add to that.
Let's see if it's power play goal number one. Good clean win on the draw. From the outside. Off the mask. No chance.
Yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask. I still can't believe goaltenders back in the day did not have a mask on.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Into the attacking end. Good solid defensive play with the stick. Taken to the corner by Jamie Benn. Pass, cut, strong play. Oh, what a play.
Um,
Setting it up as they move through center.
the favourite one that I know I like is the Tootsie Pop, as that's the only one I've had, but I've not had that flavour. But I did try the Laffy Taffy yesterday, and that was really good. And I'll be doing videos on the whole lot, and I won't be eating any of it until I've done the videos. But I did it because I thought it was fair to let some be seen tried in the live yesterday. It was I was having fun, and I figured let's pick 3, and the chat could pick which one I tried, but I ended up trying 2. Yeah, that was really good. Just a shame there's only one piece of it. I showed it to my mum this morning, the chocolate box, and she said it was pretty cool what was in there, as there's some stuff that I really, really want to try. I pretty much have no willpower at times, but because I want to make sure I do the videos, I've got to try my hardest to not touch anything unless I've got the camera charged, and that phone ain't charged today. If it was about three, no. If I had that amount of chocolate when I was 9, it would have already been eaten, every single bit. That's cool. That's one I'm looking forward to trying. Is the Baby Ruth one. Is that looks good. And also the Rocky Road. That one looks and sounded really interesting when I looked up what was in it.
Goaltender wasn't sure when he was going to shoot the puck. Oh, you're right, Angel. That's an unbelievable move by the forward. But the goaltender seems mesmerized by it, too. Now he can pick the puck up out of his net.
Anaheim's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. It's an onside play. Last minute to go in the third. Picks it up back there. Grabbed by Buffalo. Using the point. Chooses the corner for this.
It's mostly because the computer's is in control of one half of the team. Well, most of the team. I think they would have got a better score if I wasn't playing. Or it would have been reversed if I was in control of the full team. The score would.
Led on to Gaudreau. Terrific determination by Smith. Kuzma knocked away by Joe Pavelski. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Hits it right ahead to Sutter. Shot on. Piece of it. Rebound. Directing that one to Pavelski.
But I know I've got to go up against Boston next, as that's Infinite's town. Well, team.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
If I was to play on rookie, I could probably get to 13 plus goals. And that's against the UK. But I do try and play on pro or semi-pro just because it's means I can pay attention to the chat, read all of the chat, and not have to worry too much that I'm going to miss something. It's going to take me ages to have enough coin to get another player. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard to see who's got the most goals. Okay, so Nikita Kucherov got 2, Henrik Zetterberg got 2, and Bergeron, Bufflin, Goudreau, and Carson got 2. No, got 1. Thanks, Movie Collector. Have a good night, and thanks for being here. So, I think I'm going to give it till about 10 and just have a look at some of the other bits. Then I'll end the live once it says 10 minutes. So, eventually, I'll do that. So the link that I'm just putting in the chat is for Simo. So go join Simo's live, as I think I'm gonna end the live now, as it's pretty much nearly on the 10, and I know I've not got much else to do, as the only other thing I was going to do was look at the auction house, but see if any players are near my price, even though I know no one is, but you know. So go check out Simo, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and thank you for being amazing, and I will see you all again soon. Stay safe and see you soon.